Today I'm going to provide a review of the Target Trader Expert Advisor. This is a reasonably new EA from the LeapFX team. We will take a look at the vendor's website and then have a look at how my backtest and real-time trading results compare with theirs. And there's also a couple of important things to consider when purchasing, so we'll discuss those too. I'm here on the LeapFX website, and if we go to auto trading, they've got many robots, but let's have a look at the Target Trader. It's a bit curious that they seem to just want you to put in your email. I don't like it too much that you have to put in some email to see anything, but it's fair enough. It's no big deal. And once you've put in your email, you are going to this nearly 25-minute video, and it is good. I've watched this explaining a breakdown. I'll discuss the main points in a second. We've also got live trading results. We can just click that and it's going to pull up these live results. I'll come back to that in a second. So we've got some highlights there. We've got some good reviews. We can see here, beginner friendly, automated, 17 pairs, auto adjust change in markets. I don't quite know how it's going to be doing that, but fair enough. We'll put this link in the description, but the main thing I want to get to here is that we've got a 30-day money back guarantee, and it truly is a no questions asked guarantee. So you can see there, for any reason. So there's nothing behind that. It's simple, straightforward, trustworthy, will refund you no matter what the reason, which is great. So generally the website looks quite good. The vendor looks reliable so far. We've got a very reliable money back guarantee. As I said, I've watched this video and I will discuss the kind of key points in a second. And let's have a look at the price. So if we go a little bit further down, we can see that we've got two plans, either able to do a 1-year license or a lifetime license for about 50% extra. So the lifetime license obviously seems like the better value here. Free updates, buy once and that's it. You never have to pay again. So that's how this works. It's not a cheap expert advisor. In terms of watching the video, key points are really, it's talking about, I would encourage anyone to watch it. It's not making many trades on each currency, but it is trading the exact same strategy on many, which is a good sign of a robust strategy, that it's able to trade on many different pairs for the exact same strategy. And the combination does mean that it does trade quite a lot. So that's kind of how this is working. And we can see, let's go have a look here. They're saying there's 17 pairs, and we can see here on the actual live account, they're actually trading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're only trading 13 on this account, but that's fine. And so we can see that from the start of August last year up until now, it's been pretty nice, smooth equity curve, and we have experienced a few kind of these drawdowns. Nothing seems too major, so we can see here that we've got a gain of 875% on a total drawdown of 43%. So actually what we're seeing here is actually very good statistics. From this, it certainly looks impressive. So as I said, in the video it says it's able to trade on 17 pairs. They're trading on 13, and we actually had it trading on a 10K demo account with just 7 pairs, the best looking pairs based on the backtests. And we've had that trading for 5 months. And it's actually traded pretty well, so let's take a look at those results. We've had it trading on this account. It's a 10K account. We can see here, you can see lots of blue, lots of positive trades generally. And so it was 10K, it started trading mid-February, and it's now obviously mid-July. And so it's been on there for about 5 months. Now it's actually, I believe the risk is a bit too low. So it's not actually made that much in that time in terms of profit. But let's have a look at the FX Blue to see the results. So here we go, we're logged into this account, the Target Trader one, there's that balance. And actually we can see we've been just trading these 7 pairs. We've been getting about 0.7 trades a day, an excellent profit factor of 2.46, mostly winning trades, so a pretty high win rate of 78%. And as we can see, an excellent kind of linear balance curve, and the equity is a little bit of a dip there, but really the equity is quite good as well. So that they're very positive results again. It looks like we could really do with increasing the risk, because we've obviously had a very small drawdown and we've not made much profits. But generally our drawdown, as we can see here, we've maybe had 1.2% drawdown, but we've had like a 3%. It's probably it's about a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio that we've seen here over this 5 months, which is actually very good. So really it's trading very well, but the risk does appear to be too low. So let's take a look at my backtest results. Now I've chosen to just do a back test to just show a back test for one pair as an example. They're all pretty similar. So I've just chosen the USD JPY because it had the highest win rate. It's actually my favorite pair, so I'll just show that. Here we go. We've got the USD JPY here. We see that very reminiscent of what we're seeing on the live account and the vendor results. We get this nice linear curve with some drawdowns. Now, MT5 is a bit of a pain in that it shows the balance line only, and in actual fact, when you run the tester, it will show equity drops, but we don't see that on here when you save the reports. This is over 5 years, by the way. This is from 2020 to now. And it doesn't look great at this point. I mean, it looks good from a balance curve point of view, but when we look at the net profit and the maximum drawdown, there's actually a 315 drawdown. So we've not made much profit for how much drawdown we've had to have over a period of 5 years. But I took a snip of this because I was aware that I wouldn't be able to show this once I saved the report. From 2020 to here. So what we can see is that there are a few big equity drawdowns. This one being the biggest one, so that's your 315. It's an M5 trader, and backtest in 5 years is quite a long time for an M5 strategy. And certainly if you take it from mid-2023, for the last 2 years, it's probably just had maximum drawdown of, say, I mean, just eyeballing that, that's maybe a fifth of that drawdown, maybe $70 or something like that. And so then it becomes a much more desirable strategy. But as you trade it over the longer term, be aware that there are these dips, and that's just something to know about. I am currently a little bit concerned that this could happen and could potentially blow an account. It's just something to be considered. So also, having tested on many other pairs, they all have these regular equity drops. And I always find it concerning when combining too many of these strategies with big drops in a single account, that it makes it hard to set your risk, because you don't know, some of these equity drawdowns may happen at the same time. You got to be very careful in scrutinizing, kind of check the correlation and make sure, at least in the back test, that these are all happening at different times, or at least be very careful to trade very uncorrelated pairs. You know, if you traded a few pairs that all suffered one of these big equity drawdowns at the same time, then you want to make sure that you've set your risk to account for that. And that's a bit tricky. One additional thing about this expert advisor is that there's absolutely zero customization options. Now, that's maybe a good thing for some traders and a bad thing for others. For traders like myself, who like to perform some optimization, this is probably not the strategy for you. However, for anyone who wants just a plug and play expert, all that needs to be set in the inputs is basically the risk size, and that is it. So what now? Well, I'm a bit cautious here. On the plus side for this EA, the vendor has provided a very good breakdown explaining the strategy. The live results presented look great. There is a trustworthy and clear, no questions asked money back guarantee. Our own 5-month demo results are actually really good and aligned with what we see on the vendor's website. I just have my concerns that effective risk setting is a bit tricky, and I'm concerned about experiencing large drawdowns in the future as well. So I'm therefore going to stick to demo trading this for a little bit longer to further evaluate this. And I will put these EAs, I will make sure I choose some uncorrelated pairs, and I will put as many uncorrelated pairs as I can onto a 1K demo account. And if I like the results after the next 6 months, then I'll consider moving the best trading pairs, or at least, at least just make sure that I recheck the correlation in that time to a live account. And I'll do that with the same broker, of course. So for this, the broker of choice, in this case, I've chosen to trade with IC Markets, and here's why. So if we go to the website here, they've got high leverage, low minimum deposit, they've got excellent spreads. If we have a quick look at the review, which will be in the description, we can actually see that it's a broker that has been built specifically for automated and algorithmic trading. And if we go down a little further here, it's renowned for its low speeds, fast execution, essential for algo systems, and the raw spread account has very low spreads for the major pairs, so it's an excellent choice in this case. So for anyone wanting to try a demo or open an account, just use the link in the description and it's very easily done. So this account that I'm about to put up with IC Markets, it will be tracked and visible to all our VIP members. So for further information, please see the link in the description for all the value that the VIP club brings. And I hope that that's been helpful. Generally, it does look like a good EA. It looks like a worthwhile system from a reputable vendor, really. and there's good results. I'm just a little bit concerned about large drawdowns, and we'll see what happens in the next 6 months. And there'll be an update video after that period of trading to share those results too. So please also see this video reviewing the exciting new crypto investor EA, and trade safe for now. Bye.